Hey, Maureen.
Hello, Delana.
I just thank you so much for hopping on with me. I thought, you know what, I just have some questions for you, just about like prior to Arbonne and things that you did. So would it be okay if I just asked you a couple questions on here?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Um, can you share about your background prior to Arbonne, where you were, what you were doing?
Wow, it was a while ago, but I think I can remember.
Okay.
I worked as a corporate engineer for 12 years. I sold test equipment into Bell Labs to help engineers design new products.
Oh, wow. So like test equipment in the way of telecommunications or?
Exactly, telecommunications. So, it was an exciting time for a while until kind of that industry kind of went through a shift. And,
Right.
Delana, I was faced with kind of some tough choices. And I really, if I'm being honest with you, I didn't have a passion for it anymore.
Yeah.
Really just, I longed to be home, to be with my kids. And that industry was,
How old were your kids at that time
oh,
when you
wow.
were starting to feel like the uneasiness?
Wow. Um, I guess, well, I was pregnant with Brian. So
Okay.
17 years ago. And
Mhm.
so Corinne was about 8. So they were like in elementary school. I just kind of felt like I was missing out on things, and I wanted to like put them on the bus and take them off the bus and go to their activities. So I was in a
Yeah.
really tough time because some were in daycare. And in that industry, you probably don't remember, but back 17 years ago, they were going through a downturn in that industry. I was going to be working all those hours, being away from my kids, and make less and less money. So it's kind of eerily
Mm.
similar to kind of what we're going through now with this. Now, it certainly was not a pandemic by any stretch,
Right.
but my world was kind of changing, if you will. And I was, that career that I was kind of really into and passionate that I thought I wanted, I,
Yes.
I realized I I wanted to be a mom instead. And
Right.
I I walked away from that career, and it wasn't the kind of career that you could just take a pause for a few years and get back into it. So I
Yeah.
decided to walk away, become a stay-at-home mom, and walked away from that income.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing. So my next question was what you didn't like about it, but you shared that with us, and that you were longing to be the stay-at-home mom. I think your values were becoming more clear to you about what was important for you.
You know what, Delana? I wanted more choices. I knew
Right.
there had to be a better way. I mean, I went to school. I wasn't super passionate about what I was doing, working so many hours for less pay, missing out on so many things.
Yeah.
Now, it was tough. I mean,
Yeah.
to take your household income and cut it in half. I mean, I made a really nice income, but I would get that pit in my gut every Sunday, and I dreaded Mondays, and I felt like I was just living for the weekends, and that was just not how I wanted to live, and I was missing out on so
Yeah.
many things, and to make less and less money and have to work more
Right.
hours, and I didn't know how long that was going to last.
Right.
So I gotta be honest with you. I took a leap of faith. We were going through layoffs. I took a package, and I walked away from that career, which was hard, Delana. I mean, I worked my
I'm
whole
sure.
life. I worked my butt off, and it was really one of the toughest things I've ever done in my life, but
Yeah.
probably the most fulfilling.
Awesome. So in what ways did you see Arbonne as a solution for you? In like, I know you were happy being a stay-at-home mom, but like, did you feel like you were missing out on anything by not working?
Oh, for sure, for sure. I love the drive. I love the people. I wanted something for myself. I like to have my own income. Um, I like to be challenged. So being home was a very, very different ball game. I realized I really don't like to cook and clean, and those were kind of two big ones. So I was looking for something, and I'm going to be really honest with you. I did not think it was going to come in the form of Arbonne. I knew nothing about skincare. I was not that girly girl. I'm not a makeup person. And I was pretty surprised. I did not see that coming. And when somebody shared with me, actually it was you, when you shared the business with me, I thought you were crazy.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest,
Remember that
I thought I was too good for this business, which is
day.
really, I'm embarrassed to say that. I didn't know. I didn't know enough. I didn't know
Right.
enough. I think a
So
closed mind sometimes just says no.
that's now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what, okay, so I love your honesty and transparency about that. What hesitations and fears, did you have any hesitations and fears before jumping into this?
Oh my gosh. The list probably goes on and on. What are people going to think about me? I know nothing about this business. How do I even get started? The real big one was, what are people going to think of me? I have
Yeah,
multiple degrees, and people are going to think, what are you doing, right?
a corporate engineer for Bell Labs, and yeah.
It was tough, but I'll tell you, you share the products with me, and I love them. I saw results for myself, and I genuinely love helping other people. So I started sharing these products with people. They love them, and that I was able to find my passion within this business, which is what I loved about my other job, helping other people. So I kind of found my niche. Definitely challenging this, environment, and how learning new things, being coachable, thinking outside of the box, growing yourself, personal development. I mean, those were things that I picked up that I didn't know I was missing. And I love that. And I'm so grateful for that. And now I get to pay that forward to people.
That's awesome. How do you feel about your future?
You know what? I'm probably more excited now about Arbonne than I was even back then. And the reason being is that I think we're a more educated society today. I think people are looking to take control of their health, of their finances. They're looking for choices and options. So I'm super passionate. We get to help people, and in helping people, we actually help ourselves as well. So one thing that I like, my mission statement, if you will, because I had to do some soul searching to figure this out. It's growing a team of leaders who are helping others get healthier by sharing these pure, safe, and beneficial products. And we use this vehicle to have more choices, to make a difference, and to be the best version of you. And that moves me. And I'm super excited to share it with everyone.
That's awesome. I love it. Thank you. This was great. Those are my questions. So I thank you so much for your time. I am also super excited for our future as well. And you just saying that it's so moving for me as well. So thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
And I will talk to you later.
Take care.
Okay, bye-bye.